Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 291. If you're writing a book or thinking about it or trying to finish a book you've started or trying to let more people know about your book so they'll buy it, you are in the right place. Good morning. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known as Christine Inc., christine-ink.com. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can turn someone who kind of, maybe, sort of sees themselves as a writer. Maybe they do blog posts, social media, things like that, but they don't really see themselves as an author. Well, these three things can turn a person like that into a published author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits, all applied to book writing. Here's today's quote. Don't waste your energy trying to change opinions. Do your thing and don't care if they like it. Tina Fey. So this week this is Monday, January 27th. Yeah. And for episodes numbers 291, today's episode, through 294 this week, I am going to share with you all, I'm going to reveal the first and therefore one of the most important lessons I've learned about various aspects of my job. So it's a 4-part series, as I like to do here on the show. So today's question is, what is the first and therefore one of the most important lessons I learned about writing? So we're going to start nice and simple here. And for me, one of the first lessons I learned about writing is trust yourself. Meaning your writer's intuition, your imagination, your point of view, your creative choices, because it's very easy as a writer, especially at the beginning of your writing career, to turn your writing projects and your craft in general into the world's most open and least productive democracy, where you value everyone else's opinion but your own. And this was a first lesson for me because even as a kid writing stories for school assignments, even, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, I don't know if it was just that I was headstrong as a child, probably it was, but I had the sense kind of not to put too much faith in other people's opinions, including my teachers, believe it or not. Maybe attribute that to the innocent logic of a child, but my thinking was, who knows my story better than I do? Why should I listen to anyone else? But I know as adults, especially those of us who have worked in the corporate world, we're more trained to think in the opposite way, believing that the more opinions, the better, that all decisions are made by committee, including creative ones. As an author, especially during the rough draft stage of your book, this is a really bad idea. This is, as my mom would say, too many cooks in the kitchen spoils the broth, I think is the old wives' tale or adage or whatever. But I personally call it the peanut gallery of writing. And I recommend instead, also from our school days, head down, eyes on your own paper, that method of working. And this all begins with trusting yourself, which is something that only you know how to do. So I hope you'll tune in again tomorrow for the next in my first lesson learned series this week. Again, episodes 291 through 294. And as always, thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I'm helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. Be sure and drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook to say hello and let us know how we can all as a community support you in finishing your book this year. Inc. Authors on Facebook. Until tomorrow, happy writing.